So now that we know more about setting up our altar, setting up our meditation space, we know a little bit more about posture, and you have some tools to help ground you if you are struggling to settle in. We can focus on what we want to meditate on. Meditation is simply to know something a little more than you did before. Sometimes just 10 good breaths is a great way to start if you're new to meditation. But we don't have to always be in the lotus posture and still to meditate. Another way you can meditate is a walking meditation and simply focus your mind on a specific topic. So an example might be the seasons and change. Often when I am walking with my dog, I will think of, wow, only 6 months ago, this was totally barren. And now there are bees buzzing and leaves and flowers blooming everywhere. And so I can meditate on the topic of impermanence and how everything really is temporary. You can never step in the same river twice. Another offering on this channel is analytical meditations, where we are taking a specific topic and really expanding upon it. So defining that topic for you, thinking through on your life of when you experienced that topic, and then noticing what happens in your body, what happens in your thoughts as you explore that topic further. Meditation is also not always just about peace and relaxation. Sometimes it's about facing really difficult topics. Something like death and impermanence is really difficult to have to hold space for and contemplate. Something like the illusion of control is really tough to hold space for and contemplate, and to increase our knowledge of ourselves and how we respond to those difficult topics is really valuable to help us navigate the world. I also take meditation a step further, where I'm doing visualizations. So what do I want the future to look like? What do I hope for myself? What do I hope for humanity? What do I hope for future generations? One of my core intentions with every meditation I do is for the benefit of all beings, including myself. Another core intention is to dispel the misery and suffering of others. So as long as that is what we are trying to do and we have pure intentions, so we show up as a better version of ourselves for others, it's a really nice way of grounding your meditation. You can often bookend your meditations with an intention and a dedication. So of course, I have a bit of a ritual. I'll light a candle, I'll light some incense. That is usually the start of my meditation. That's sort of the bookend. But you can also then set an intention. Why am I doing this? Why did I settle into my body today? What am I trying to accomplish in the next 10 to 20 minutes? And then once you've completed it, you can add a dedication, right? You can thank yourself and hope that what you have just done today is of benefit to all beings.